No one expects to disappear on a luxury cruise ship. Thousands of cameras, hundreds of staff, security everywhere. Yet one young woman vanished. No witnesses, no footage released, no body ever found. This is the mystery of Rebecca Coriam. Rebecca Coriam was only 24 years old when she landed what many would call the job of a lifetime. She worked for Disney Cruise Line as part of the youth activities staff. Her role was simple: hosting games, singing with children, organizing activities. She loved traveling. She loved her job. She loved life. Family and friends said she was positive, funny, and full of excitement for the future. She posted smiling photos from exotic ports and rarely complained. But beneath the surface, something was changing. Crew members would later say, Rebecca sometimes appeared stressed. She had spoken about problems on board. She seemed homesick. She had also recently ended a relationship. Whatever she was dealing with, she kept most of it to herself. On March 22nd, 2011, Rebecca began another shift aboard the Disney Wonder. But co-workers noticed something was off. Witnesses reported receiving a radio call from her supervisor requesting to sign off duty early. Minutes later, a security camera recorded Rebecca standing alone on the crew deck phone. She put her hands to her head, her body language clearly distressed, and that was the last confirmed sighting of her alive. After that moment, no one saw Rebecca again. She never returned to her post. She never went to her cabin. No guest remembered seeing her. Hours passed before anyone realized something was wrong. Then, the ship initiated a search. Crew teams combed through. Passenger decks, crew quarters, engine rooms, storage compartments. They searched every accessible area, but found nothing. Authorities were only notified after the ship had already traveled miles from the last known position. Search boats and helicopters were dispatched. The ocean was scanned extensively, but nothing surfaced. No body, no clothing, no personal belongings, not a trace. Into the open sea, Rebecca appeared to have vanished entirely. Disney Cruise Line made a short announcement. They said the disappearance appeared to be a tragic accident at sea. But they did not provide details. No timeline released, no CCTV footage published, no witness interviews shared publicly. The case was quietly closed. Rebecca's parents refused to accept silence. They demanded access to documents and recordings, but each request was denied. They were never allowed to view the crew area surveillance videos. They were not granted employee statements. They were left with conclusions, not evidence. The family hired an independent investigator. What he discovered troubled them. He confirmed certain CCTV clips existed but were unreleased. Internal security interviews were sealed. The exact events of Rebecca's final hours were undocumented publicly. There was no hard evidence of foul play, but plenty of unanswered questions. Speculation spread online. Some believe Rebecca jumped intentionally, others suspect an accident during late-night crew activity, and darker theories propose that someone may know more than they ever told investigators. With no body, no footage released, and no witnesses, the truth remains unreachable. More than a decade has passed. No new evidence, no reopened investigation. Rebecca Coriam remains listed as missing at sea. Another name added to the list of ocean mysteries. A young woman, a crowded ship, endless cameras, and still no answers.